it's your girl Peggy here. Welcome back to my channel. Yay! Okay, so I just completed my drawing of Jimin from BTS. Are you guys fans of Jimin? Who's your favorite BTS member? I think a lot of people like Jimin. He's like the most popular one, right? Right, so this has been a really fun and challenging drawing. When I first started, I wasn't even sure if I can do it, because I've never drawn someone whose complexion is so smooth and flawless, so I was like really nervous about it. Like I was thinking, I don't want to butcher his face, so I better do a good job. So it turned out okay. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah, so this took me I think 4 days of work, 6 hours each, so 24 hours, not too bad. And I'll go into more details on the materials at the end of this video. So for now, this is the drawing process. Okay, so at the start of this drawing, I was feeling really nervous because I wasn't really sure how I'm gonna draw his face. Because his face is so smooth and every shadow, every color is so subtle. I was really afraid of going overboard. It's pretty challenging when someone's face is so subtle and any changes is so subtle. So at the beginning, I was drawing really slowly. I was like proceeding with caution. So right now I'm doing blending. I'm blending all the colors together. Usually I'll use colorless blender pencil to blend it, but because his face is so smooth and milky white, I'm actually using white colored pencil as well as a light beige colored pencil to do the blending. So it gives it a really smooth, milky finish. So now comes the hair part. I was feeling really overwhelmed by the hair because I was overwhelmed by all the details, you know, there's so many strands. I was like, oh my god, there's so much hair. So while doing the hair, I try not to look at all the details at once, you know, I was just focusing on one small part at a time. So to kind of get over the overwhelming feeling, I just take one small step at a time. So I'll just do a little bit here, a little bit of this part, just add in a little bit here and there, you know, kind of not focus on the overall big picture, but just do one small step at a time, like do one small part at a time. And before you know it, with the small steps, things start to come together and things start to form the picture. So if you're overwhelmed with details, my advice would be to just take one small step at a time and focus on one portion at a time. Bit by bit, things would start to fall into place. As you can see right here, I was kind of procrastinating on the hair. I was like jumping around doing his ears because I was really trying to avoid the hair, you know, I was so overwhelmed by it. Yeah, so I did a little procrastinating before going back to the hair. So now we're doing his hands. His hands are like his face is also very subtle and creamy white, so most of the time I'm using white and light beige colored pencils to do the blending. So now comes the background, and because I'm gonna be adding a lot of pressure to color it, I've actually wrapped my middle finger with like a cotton wool to kind of protect my middle finger. So I finished adding all the colors for my entire drawing. Now comes the touching up, where you want to refine the details, you know, sharpen the edges, add in more colors to it. So I noticed that his face is still looking pretty pale, so I have to add more colors to it. You know, add a little bit more pinkish hue, a little bit more of yellow, a little bit more beige, so he looks more alive. I also sharpened my pencil to a really fine tip to fill in his eyebrows and his hairlines. And I'm also using some colored markers to darken the colors, you know, to make it more saturated, to make it more vivid. So I always save the white acrylic marker for the last step. This is where you add highlights to it, you know, on his eyeballs, on his chains, to make the image pop. So once I'm done with the white highlights, I consider it done. So that's how I drew Jimin. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the drawing process. Yeah, so feel free to let me know what other things you guys would like me to draw. You know, any movie poster, any cartoon characters, any celebrities you guys would like me to draw. Do let me know down in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to my channel so you see more of my videos, and go on to my art channel, my eating channel, to watch me pig out as well if you like. Yeah, so I'll see you all in the next video. So these are the materials that I use for my drawings. I use Prisma Premier colored pencils, Prismacolor blender pencils, some zebra colored markers, and for the paper I use Rowley heavyweight smooth paper. So more details of all the materials that I use will be down in the description box below. So I would highly recommend Prisma colored pencils. The pencils are of really good quality and the color is really good. So this is my first choice. But if you don't want to spend that much on colored pencils, because these tend to be really expensive, my good second choice would be Derwent Color Soft pencils. Yeah, Derwent pencils are of really good quality as well, and their colors are also really intense and vivid. So Derwent Color Soft is a good second choice. Right, so if you're interested in buying these materials for yourself, I've included a link in the video description box below. It is a good way to support my channel and get something in return for yourself. It is an affiliate link, which means that if you make a purchase through that link, I'll earn a commission at no extra cost to you. I only promote products that I personally use and believe in, so I can wholeheartedly recommend these colored pencils to anyone looking to do colored pencil drawings. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you have used these pencils or would recommend other brands of colored pencils that are good as well. So be sure to check out my other videos on this channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!